UDA,
kazi ni kazi.
kazi ni kazi.
Pesa mfukoni.
I'm Bernard Chieng. I'm coming from Kisumu County, a live member of UDA. What I wanted to say about UDA in Kisumu is that we began this journey some years back with very few members. As of now, what I can say is that the members have increased. When we started UDA, I want to say that I'm the person who initiated UDA in Kisumu at the time when nobody could talk about UDA. But my worry is only one. I've heard chairman talking of people who are rewarded. People like Mr. Rangoma has been rewarded, and others. You cannot be rewarded where you have done nothing. People who worked for UDA who are supposed to be rewarded are here right now. Some decided to move left and right when the environment was so harsh, but they have not been rewarded up to today. Yes. Another thing that I want to say is that our president has done a lot and is a man of the people. In fact, I have visited him several times. I know him very well. He's a man of the people, and we expect a lot from him. What the Luo community should do is just to cooperate with the president. The way Chairman have also talked about rewarding, this is the first time in history a Luo becoming the chief of the general staff, something that has ever happened in this world, in this country. So my request is that let us work together, support the president, because you have to work with the government that is there. The government that is there we must support, because that is where everything are found. Lastly, I'm talking about registration. As members of UDA, we have registered very many people, and we are still planning to continue with our registration. And we have been doing this work as orphans. Those who have been awarded by the party are not giving us any support at all. Even right now, they are not here. We are working under UDA as political orphans. And this message should reach the president. Because we need support to sell UDA in Kisumu. But now we are using our resources to sell UDA in Kisumu. Even in this gathering, there are people who have decided to go deep into their pocket to ensure that this function moves on very well. So our request is that these are people who are volunteered to support the party. Why should the party also give them what? Give them support. I'm the right person who is talking here, who knows people who are in UDA and who are ready to die because of UDA. And some are standing behind me here. These are people who have been here during the time when election was being declared. Some of our members never spent in their houses. But people who are now given work, who are rewarded, were people who are fighting us. The people who are fighting us are the ones who are now in government. So how do you work now? This is the right time. We are requesting the president to give us time as people of Kisumu work for him, to assess him. Otherwise, we are ready to work for him. Now, the last thing that I want to say is that we are working together as UDA members. What we are requesting is support so that we make UDA become a popular party in Nyanza. Not only in Kisumu County, but the whole of Nyanza. And we are also requesting our people who are elected, who are given jobs. I don't say they were rewarded. They were given jobs to think of people who made them to get those what? Those jobs. Yes. Otherwise, we are not going to allow them. Correct. Like now we have a meeting here, they are not there. So I don't know how they are supporting this party. Yes. They are not supporting this party at all. Let us say the truth, and the truth will set us free.
Correct. Yes. What I want to point out as far as the cost of living is concerned, cost of living cannot be brought down even in families in a day. One who brings the cost of living in a day is actually doing some kind of just touching, some kind of temporary measures. What the Kenya Kwanza government is doing is to ensure permanent reduction of cost of living. Kenya is an agricultural economy. Agriculture is the backbone. When you reduce the cost of inputs, which means food is going to be there in abundance, So the government has done its best to reduce the cost of input so that food is there in abundance. This may not be realized on the day the prices of inputs are put. These inputs must be put into the farms, and it is only after some months that the results will be realized. And we can be sure, and I can assure you, that the cost of living is going to go down. We don't want to go into a situation, what happened last year, where the price of unga went to 100 for days towards election. After that, it goes to 200 and over. We want a permanent reduction. We don't want to cheat the people. That is why issues like tax, we are serious about them, so that we can get enough money to actually pump into the economy. This government got an empty till, got an empty treasury, and we are doing our level best. The government is doing its level best to bring this. The cost of living is going to go down, but it is not a one-day thing. We must persevere. We must be ready to actually be with the government and wait for the government to carry out the various policies that it has put in place to ensure that this cost comes. And it comes not in a day, it comes permanent.
Vile umeona tumegather hapa, hawa wote ni viongozi. Hawa si members, hawa ni viongozi kutoka ward level to county level. Tunataka tukae chini tuongee vile tunataka kwenda mbele na mambo ya registration. Because ukiangalia sana eneo hili la Nyanza, mavijana sana ndio wanaumia. Unapata wanatumika na wanasiasa, alafu wanadampiwa hapo. Sasa ningeomba wa mavijana, mkuje, tuandikishane, tukae kwa government. Ukae na sauti, uongee kama mwanachama kama we ushajiandikisha. Juu kuanzia kesho, tunataka kutembea, tuandikishane, ili election ikikuja December, tunachaguana bila kupigana. Because election ni numbers. Huwezi kaa kwa nyumba na una expect uchaguliwe. Hiyo wewe ndio utakuja kuleta vurugu hapa. Na mimi sitakubali kama kiongozi wa mavijana, sitakubali vurugu tena ikuje hapa. Ati after election mavijana wanakufa. After election watoto wanabaki yatima. After election wamama wanabaki wajane. Sasa leo tunataka tuongee na mavijana, tuandikishane wamama, wazee, ili tuingie kwa party. Party imekubali kukaribisha kila mtu. Tutawacha mtu nyuma.
My name is Jeroni Makinyo Bar, and I come from Kisumu County. I want to speak on behalf of the women. UDA has made steps in ensuring that women are supported. However, we think there are still measures that can be taken in order to see women are feeling very comfortable. I normally say that power is not the ability to have control over others, but power is the ability to lift others who are around you. And UDA so far has given us a space of being lifted up. And if you want to take power from a woman, is to destabilize her financially. I am just seeing that there is some space that UDA can still do in terms of socially, economically empowering the women. When women are financially supported, then they can really do a lot in the community. As you know, that women, we bear the burden of the community. And when we are empowered, then we can really do much. We can uplift even our men as well. I'm also seeing there are spaces of improvement in terms of maternal health. How can we ensure our women deliver very well with ease and within the grassroots? Must we really go to the level 5 and 4 hospitals in order for us to deliver? How can the government ensure that all the level 2 facilities are really equipped well for women to give birth with ease? How must we always go to the level 4 and 5 hospitals in order to get medicine or even to have our blood pressures tested? We know the challenges that women are facing. Therefore, I urge the government, please just strengthen the women, because when you strengthen one woman, then the whole nation is strengthened. Look, for example, the way our young girls are missing school because of lack of sanitary towels. Like, seriously? How can a girl stay out of school because they cannot afford just a single sanitary towel? Government, can you just try maybe to reduce taxes on this sanitary product so that we can all have our girls go to school? How can we have these women empowered? When a woman is empowered, they feel so bold. They feel they can as well lift the entire community. And the UDA is a space for that. UDA,
Kazi ni kazi.
kazi ni kazi.
Pesa mfukoni.